Look. As I represent the game in a way that can't be challenged, and delegate the comments of hate that can't be managed. I was told once, roll my shoulder like blunts and don't get touched, but my skin tough and thicker than this biz butt. So guess what? I'ma talk my shit and just win once. Throw uppercuts and bone breakers, a needle and haystack with hate makers. I throw mines, don't hide behind my straight right. I show mine and show no the blow by the blow, bro. I blow mines.
You out, sucker.
Oops, up all that. Yeah. Yes. Up all. Hey, what's up, my people? Wait, hold on. Y'all know what day it is. I almost forgot. Y'all know what day it is. It's hump day, baby. We'll do it. What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz. All right, man. Look at who we have here. What's going on with you? Hey, Stoner. What's going on with you? Oops. All right, man. Look, first, I want to say this. Hit the Tyson bell. First, I want to say this. Let me close out all this stuff I got open because I ain't trying to have no hesitations today. First, I want to say this. Did you guys like our new intro? Hit the Tyson bell. I think it was time for a new intro. It's 2022. Let's change a few things. Get a new intro out there. I want to ask you guys in the war room, how you guys like the new intro? If you like the new intro, we keeping it. All right. I'm not sure if this is going to be like, the whole community. We'll see this weekend when I call the fight. So next weekend, whenever I call the fights, we'll see how you guys feel about it. Let me see. Gary Russell ain't fought nobody, just like most of the other ones. Shake my head. Okay, well, yeah, hit the like. Everybody love it. If you haven't hit the like, make sure you hit the like for the brother for the one time. Where we at?
Hit the like, get those, get the thumbs up, hit the like, get those, get the thumbs up, hit the like, get those, get the thumbs up, hit the like, get those, get the thumbs up, hit the like, get those.
Huh? Hit the Tyson bell. That intro was fire, Biz. Thank you so much. Hit the like. Great intro, Biz. Everybody, if you can, give it up for us for this hump day. Let's bring a little light to your day for the one. All right, man, look. This is how I'm feeling. Mark Magsayo, versus Gary Russell Jr. That's going on January 22nd. I think that is one hell of a fight for Gary Russell to take. I think he should take it. I think it makes all the sense in the world. Okay, no more just drip of fights. This guy fights once every 5 years. Okay, Mark Magsayo, that man is coming up. He's a brutalizing, great fighter from the Philippines. Yeah. Come on. What was his last fight? Nyamba, y'all? Okay? This is a fight to get excited about for Gary Russell Jr. This is a real fight. I know Gary Russell, he said he wanted Gervonta Tank Davis. At one time, he wanted Terrence Bud Crawford. He ducked Devin Haney. You heard. He was a new contestant to the Duck the Devin Haney show. Gary Russell, come on down. So no more fights talking about fights that can't be made. It's time to talk about fights that can be made. January 27th, Mark Magsayo. I think this is one hell of a fight, and I got Magsayo. And let me tell you why. Facts. Go ahead, Big Russell. Well, let me tell you why. Okay. It's not that Gary Russell, he was no longer. He was one of my favorite fighters. Gary Russell, that man can be pound for pound the best fighter out there. Huh? Gary Russell, in his prime, fighting all the time, that guy has the type of skill to be one of the best pound for pound fighters. But let me tell you something about potential. It means shit if you don't live up to it. Okay? Gary Russell's a fantastic fighter. All right? One of the better ones. But it's very difficult. It's like Keith one time Thurman. Okay? It's the same feeling I have with Keith Thurman versus Mario Barrios. It is very difficult, extremely difficult for me to grab a fighter who ain't been around in 2-3 damn years and say he's just going to come right out and beat opponents like Mario Barrios, Mark Magsayo. Okay? I feel like it's Magsayo's time. Let me see. Plus 344. That's how it's looking. Okay, hit the title again before the film study. Yeah, everybody, if you can, hit the like button before the film study. Let's get everybody in here. I know this isn't a hot topic, but we don't give a damn. We don't give a damn. Wait, you want to see the intro again? Let me tell you what.
Look. As I represent the game in a way that can't be challenged and delegate the comments of hate that can't be managed. I was told once, roll my shoulder like blunts and don't get touched, but my skin tough and thicker than Miss Biz butt. So guess what? I'ma talk my shit and just win once. Throw uppercuts and bone breakers, a needle and haystack with haymakers. I throw mines, don't hide behind my straight right. I show mine and show no the blow by the blow, bro. I blow mines.
You out, sucker.
Sometimes we ain't talking about the most popular shit. Let's do some film study on a war. This fight will be a war, and I'm going to predict how. Let me see. How's it going, Biz? Shout out to you. Out of all the champions ever, which one were you most proud of or happiest for when he or she first became champ? Oh, man, that's totally off the subject. But my happiest when they first became champ? That's a very difficult question. Happiest? That means that I have to be a fan of theirs. So, like, I'm no longer like that, brother. I don't know. I would have to really think about that. That's a hard one to think about. Let me see what else we got. I was hoping you would talk about this fight. I got hyped as soon as I heard the announcement. Magsayo might mess around and get a KO. He might. And here's the thing about KO and Gary Russell. That boy's head is that. It's hard to knock out that head. His head looked like he's wearing a mask of Gary Russell. Gary Russell's head looks like a parody of Gary Russell's head. And with all those teeth in those jaws, just like Porter, you can't, it's hard to knock that face out, okay? It's hard to knock that face out, all right? So it's going to be hard to do. It's going to be, I'm sorry, Gary. You my guy, Slim. What do you call him? Shorty or whatever. You my guy, bro. It's a Tyson Bell. All right, so look. Yeah, he looks like, remember Little Penny? How many guys? Maybe I'm too old. Remember Anthony? Remember Little Penny? Gary Russell looks like a little Gary Russell. He looks like a bobblehead of himself. Gary Russell looks like a bobblehead of himself. No, okay, let me stop. Because somebody gonna roast me the hell out. I don't mind getting roasted. I had a full live stream of me getting roasted. Can I? No more rule without me, Jay Cooley. We got to talk. Let's get this going, Jay Cooley. All right, man. Look. So let's talk about this first and foremost. Let's talk about Mark Magsayo. Okay, what makes him special? He is a right-handed Manny Pacquiao. Huh? Yeah. You heard me. Shoe program. I'm putting cases on every last one of you. Huh? I'm the police. I run through here. Y'all just live here. King Kong. Hit the Tyson bell. Huh? Listen, he is kind of like a right-handed Manny Pacquiao. I know Freddie Roach wants it bad. He wants it bad. Y'all don't want to. Let me break it down for you. Let me show you a little film study. Let me show you a little something. And I'm going to keep the music on. Let me show you a little something. Check this out. Let's see if this looks familiar to you.
Few rounds, not taking a lot of.
Down he goes! Wow!
Whoa!
Successfully by Magsayo as Seha.
Here we go. So there's a left hook, missed, right hand. That one really did the trick. Past few rounds, not taking a lot of.
After that last left hand.
Rounds, not taking a lot of.
After that last left hand.
Wow!
Whoa!
Successfully by Magsayo as Seha.
Got one straight left hook. And will Aki make it up from this?
Can he beat?
So, and there's that right hook by Hermosillo.
There's a straight right that backed up.
It was a good fight.
There's a straight right that backed up.
It was a good fight.
Magsayo has been in the past 4 years ago. Big right hand that back from the power punching from Magsayo. Go.
We'll see. Look, back.
Magsayo has been in the past 4 years ago. In the past 4 years.
Why do you guys all have similar styles, similar angles on the punches? What is it about?
Because we're the same coach. Marshall comes with Coach Ferry, legendary. Pacquiao, Coach Ferry, and me.
Emoji. That's what we do here. My man said, how did you catch that? Because this is the community. This is what we do here. Make sure you guys share the video for me. Hold on real quick. Adult, did you see Champ Side's pound for pound list? I don't watch Champ Side like that. I know he thought that I did, but I don't watch him like that. It should, but subscribe to Champ Side. Much love to the brother, whatever he's doing. It should be the black pound for pound. I mean, and he justifies the list. I know it's objective, but he should understand boxing. It's not my job to analyze other YouTube channels. I analyze boxing. All right. We all got our own entities here with our own community. Okay. What I do love about your comment is that you have considered his platform and you watched him that's the best thing to do, to watch us all and come up with your own idea. That's all we are. We're just shooting out our analysis. Everybody's doing it. And you as your own person, as an alpha, absorb everything. You don't like his list? Fine. Dope. There's people that don't like that. I'll put women on my list. It's going to get worse. Okay. So, I was chopped down on Twitter. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure people have stuff to say. But honestly, from my perspective, and I know this may be disappointing, but it's not my job to analyze other platforms, right? My job, or the job I've given myself, is to analyze the sport of boxing. All right. Not to analyze analysts. But shout out to Champ Side. I haven't seen this list. Let me see. Super sticker. Thank you so much. It Tyson Bell. Let me see. What else we got? So listen. Okay. So now y'all see, and I'm going to make that a separate video for you guys. I see you guys like that video very much. So I'm going to make it a separate video right after this. Style is similar, but is he as good as Pacquiao? Hell to the no. Hell no. Manny Pacquiao was so fast, bro. Manny Pacquiao's feet to hands were so fast, bro. And his boxing IQ was taking a shit on Magsayo's. Witness, no. okay? But he's a fantastic fighter. But Manny Pacquiao, you talk about top 10. You knew Manny Pacquiao was like, hey, man, this is rare when you first saw him. When you first saw him, you're like, this guy is super rare. Now, you got to give Manny Pacquiao love because that fight against Ceja was when he knocked out Ceja, when Mark Magsayo knocked out Ceja beautifully. That was on the undercard of Manny Pacquiao versus Ugas. So you want to talk about passing the torch. Manny Pacquiao did what he had to do. Manny Pacquiao fought his ass off against Ugas, took a loss, and was like, Mark Magsayo is the up-and-coming one. Freddie Roach is training. Beautiful thing. Okay, but, but what I'm saying is if Manny Pacquiao took a dump, it'll be Mark Magsayo. No. But no, that's not disrespect. That's, Mark Magsayo, he fights very similar to Manny Pacquiao, and I think he has the potential to be a great fighter. I think he has to. Okay. Look. Let me do this for you guys. Not as great as Manny. I can give a damn what he accomplished. It's over. He will never be as great as Manny. All right, but he can be a great fighter. Okay, you know how Nonito Donet, he can mess around from the Philippines and be amongst the greats. Okay, let's look at Magsayo a little bit. Let's look at him a little bit. Hit the Tyson Bell. He's nasty. Yeah, my man said all offense. He doesn't know what he's looking at. Those feints and everything he was doing. He's beautiful. He is beautiful. It's like saying Manny Pacquiao was all offense. Here I go. But you can't help but to compare the two. He does the same thing. That Manny was defensive with his feet, and his offense was his best defense. He was defensive with his timing and his feet and his angles. Okay, that's Mark Magsayo. Let's keep it real. Freddie Roach is showing the same shit. How he loops. Well, Mark Magsayo, he's right-handed. So how he loops that left just to throw that right down the middle. Manny Pacquiao used to loop that right and throw that left uppercut, right or right down. I mean, beautiful. That right that Manny Pacquiao used to throw wasn't to land on you. It was to knock your guard down and make you worried about something else that was coming extremely fast down the pipe. He'll hit you here or go here. Okay? Hit the Tyson Bell. His accuracy is crazy. It's this guy, he's heavy-handed. All right. But on top of that, he has fantastic heart. Let me show you Julio Ceja, who was way far more experienced than Mark Magsayo. He had crazy experience, good boxing. It's January 22nd. Let me show you. Let me see. Where is it? Here he is. This war with Ceja.
All that when he fought Rigondeaux. Oh, he got knocked down. Oh boy.
Possible to be bleeding from the nose, maybe sucking in a little more air.
Oh, he's got him on the run right now. There's something wrong with Magsayo. Fifth round.
Magsayo is buckled. Oh, down goes.
He's hurt.
Withering body shots. Julio Ceja. Now Magsayo jumps back in. Vigor. Fire.
2 rounds, not taking a lot of.
Oh, down he goes. Backflip successfully by Magsayo.
Now, what he showed you was this. Julio Ceja, the type of experienced fighter, warrior, Mexican warrior he is, with his abilities in the ring, he should have gave Magsayo problems. This is a come-into-age fight. That's what you get. Ceja ripping to the body of that youngster. Youngster start dropping his hands, start getting hurt in the liver, and gets dropped, okay, with a hook of his own. After getting pummeled to the body like that, Magsayo should not have been able to recover it the way he did. That was heart and durability, and that was being in shape. He trained well, so his body was able to recover from, I mean, those were rounds, accumulative rounds of beating the hell out of him, okay, to the body. Magsayo recovered and then started throwing combinations of his own, did the feet thing, did the looping left thing right down the middle. Okay, let's look at it again. Let's look at this war again.
When he fought Rigondeaux. Oh, he got knocked down. Oh, boy.
Possible to be bleeding from the nose, maybe sucking in a little more air.
Oh, he's got him on the run right now. There's something wrong with Magsayo. Fifth round.
Magsayo is buckled. Oh, down he goes.
He's hurt.
Withering body shots. Julio Ceja. Now Magsayo jumps back in. Vigor. Fire.
2 rounds, not taking a lot of.
Oh,
look out.
Down he goes. Backflip successfully by Magsayo.
Okay. Now look. Hold on. I gotta check something out. Somebody hit me. Okay, so now look. The reason why I highlighted this, punches sounds like Triple G's when landing. That's why I kept the sound on. I usually cut the sound off and talk through the highlights. I kept the sound on so you can hear how heavy Mark's hands are. Hit the Tyson bell. He's very heavy-handed. All right. So now, how does he match up against Gary Russell? Gary Russell is a better fighter than him. Gary Russell, 32 years old. All right. If Terrence Crawford still got it, Gary Russell still has it. Gary Russell is a better fighter than him. My problem is the end activity. Daryl Alexander, much love to you. My problem is the inactivity. It showed in his last fight against Nyambaya. Okay, let me show you. And this, I'm going to be able to do a voice over. I think I'm going to be capable. Now, look at Gary Russell here. Okay, look at his reflexes, footwork. Whoop! This guy here, what the hell he think he is? A cat? Look at this. Look how he swims without getting wet. Gary Russell is totally fantastic. Some of the fastest hands you ever see. Look at what the hell. Who is he? Spider-Man? Who is he? Spider-Man? This dude got spider senses, okay? And his reflexes. Look at his footwork. Oh my God. Did he just throw 2 lefts? Oh Lord. Look how he swim without getting wet. And then he gives you the receipt. Pop! I mean, gives you the receipt. And then look at you like, boy, you all right. And look how he catches that. Look at it. Look, how many jabs were that? How many jabs? What are those? Okay. Oh Lord. Look, Lord have mercy. Okay. Oh my goodness. My God. And then he lets go. I don't know how many punches, rapid fire. Now, but here's my issue right here. That was the beginning of the fight. When you're not active, what goes are your legs. And all of a sudden, Nyambaya is landing shots to the body, taking his legs away sooner. All of a sudden, the skill gap doesn't make that much of a difference in the fight gap. The fight is now closer later on as the rounds go on. Now Gary Russell is getting hit with shots that he weren't getting hit with earlier. Look, he's even rocked there. His eyes doing a whole bunch of shit. Stevie Wonder without the shades, okay? Bambi legs. And that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is Gary Russell, far better than the Nyambaya. He's a better, more skillful fighter than Mark Magsayo. But my concern is with his inactivity at his age of 32. His inactivity is going to rear its ugly head once again. And he's going to look more normal after the 7th round. If he doesn't get that much of a lead on Mark Magsayo, if he doesn't get dropped somewhere or something earlier, the fight, he can actually take the fight, because what Gary Russell does, he doesn't let you beat him up. He starts to slug with you. He won't, okay, now Gary Russell is running. He can't run anymore. He's just going to keep running. No, Gary Russell throws hands with you. He's kind of like Heath one time Thurman in that sense. So if you You ain't going to just beat up Gary Russell. We're going to slug with you. That's going to give opportunities for the heavy-handed Mark Magsayo, who throws punches from strange angles, just like Manny Pacquiao. Okay, Freddie Roach in the corner. This can be the star fight for Mark Magsayo. This can make him a star here if he beats Gary Russell. He knows he's been chasing down Oscar Valdez forever too. So Mark Magsayo is trying to make his way up there. All right, now it's going to be hard there because you got Shakur Stevens and stuff like that. But I'm just saying, hard. I know y'all, but a high level of difficulty is the point of boxing. Let me see what you have to say. Pacquiao, Sayo Khan, sounds right. Tyson Bell. Yeah. Let me see. Super sticker. Thank you so much. Not the Stevie Wonder. Yeah, he gave the Stevie Wonder without the shades. Okay. So that's my concern when it comes to Gary Russell. Let's look at Gary Russell. Let's look at him. All right. Now, when I'm talking about inactivity, I'm not talking about just the last time he fought. He's 31-0 with 1 KO. He's 31-1, losing to Lomachenko. He only has 18 KOs, but he got some nice pop. That last fight with Nyambayar, check out that fight. He landed a lot of shots on him. Nyambayar's face looked cleaner than mine, and I just came out to shout. Okay, after 12 rounds with Gary Russell Jr. Now look, Gary Russell is about to fight in 2 weeks, January 22nd. He's about to fight. His last fight was February 8th. The problem is it was February 8th of 2020. Okay, that's damn near 2019. His last fight, the last time he threw some leather was February 8th of 20. That's the beginning of 2020. All right. Before that, it was March of 2019. Before that, May of 2019. Before that, May of 2018. Before that, May of 2017. Before that, April of 2016. Before that, March of 2015. This guy's fighting once a year for the past 6-7 years. He's been fighting once a year for the past 6 to 7 years. But my thing is, his last fight, this is the widest gap. It's been 2 years. You're talking about a guy who has had, let me count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jeez. 5, 6, 7. He's had 6 fights in 7 years. He's had 6 fights in 7 years. Yeah, he's the real one time. Hit the Tyson Bell. He's had 6 fights in 7 years. The inactivity is insane, to the point where I have stopped talking about Gary Russell. I stopped talking about him. Y'all bring him up in the war room. I stopped talking about him. Look, I just, what do you want me to say? I hope he fights again. Man, he's nice when he fights, because that's not altogether true. He's nice, but he's rusty every time he fights. He's not the best Gary Russell. Every time he fight, it's like Gary Russell reminds you of how good he can be. Same thing with Nyambayar. You see the beginning, man, that guy's fantastic to watch until the rings start accumulating. Gary Rusty Jr. So here's the thing. With this young kid, Mark Magsayo, how old is he? 25, 26, something like that? 23. How old is he? With this young kid, Mark Magsayo, heavy-handed, good fighter, busy fighter, Manny Pacquiao's, little man, trains with Freddie Roach. It looks like it's his time now. Maybe it's not, but it looked like it is. So the question is this the moment where Gary Russell becomes a has-been? Or does Gary Russell restarts his career and reminds you of how much of a fantastic fighter he is? Let me see what you have to say. Yeah, he did say how dirty. You miss fights, you lose millions. Dad jokes. Russell scared to lose again. I don't think that's it. I think Russell has a lot of pride. I think he does. And I think it's like, yo, I'm not going to fight unless it's a big, big fight. Well, when you do that, Gary Russell, you don't stay active enough for people to give a damn. So then you're holding out for a big fight, but the fan base don't care. Other fighters are fighting. They forget about you quick. So then you have to have a fight. And then after you have a fight, hey, I need the big fights. So I'm going to sit back. Bro, just fight. You're the WBC champion. Just fight. All right? Hit the Tyson bell. Just fight. Let me see. Is Russell like Floyd? He's nothing like Floyd in no way. He ate Spence. Well, Spence stayed hurt. He flew out of a Ferrari. That's completely different. Torn retina. That's completely different. Let me see. Yeah, everybody, make sure you follow me on Twitter. Join them. Shut up, club. We're going to bet on this fight, too. Okay? Go to Biz Adult on Twitter. Let me see. Hit the like. If you haven't hit the like, everybody, please hit the like for me for the one time. Where we at? Hit it.
Hit the like. Your fingers over here be like. There's nothing to hit the like. You know what you like.
Can he beat Gary Russell on points? Absolutely. Nyambayar he started catch up on points later in the fight. But you can get dropped. You can catch a 10-8. Those are points, bro. Absolutely. Mark can drop him twice. Those are points. He drops him twice, have 2 10-8 rounds, game over. Because Gary Russell is going to whitewash him for 12. Hit the Tyson bell. That's not going to happen. He's too good. So Mark Magsayo is going to be chasing him down and hitting him with hard shots. All right, the pressure, we'll see what happens. All right, let me see. The fight is January 22nd. It's going to be fantastic. Let me see. Hit him one time with, you right. Let's hit him with that for that Floyd comment.
Make me happy. Dude, you're a genius.
My man says Gary Russell like Floyd. That comment was dumb. All right, man, look. Let's move on. Hit the Tyson bell. Speaking of Floyd Mayweather, there's a couple of you that been asking me. I'm totally asleep on this. You guys let me know. I'm not going to bring you guys the news on this one. You guys bring it to me. Floyd Mayweather is going to fight on a skyscraper or something. What's going on? What's going on? Somebody sent me an article. I didn't read it. I opened it. I opened the DM last night. I saw the article and I closed the DM. I'm sorry. Not to disrespect you, but he's going to fight what? Russell, no, he got the WBC title. Yeah, who is he going to fight? Yeah, Floyd. Should I look it up? Floyd Mayweather's going to fight who? Can y'all just tell me? He's going to fight some damn rich kid in the Middle East. Oh, well, there you go. That's why he's in Dubai then. Gotcha. I was wondering why did he go there for AJ? I thought he did. Let me see. Oh, flex on him. See, pow. Do you think Jerron he ready for the likes of Crawford and Spence? Said it on a few occasions. Also, I feel there is tension between Tank and Floyd. Do you think that's due to Floyd taking Tank's spotlight in interviews? I don't know if there's tension with Tank and Floyd. I know it should be. I would have tension because Tank to me isn't a kid anymore. Tank is an alpha, a grown man. When I look at Tank, I have mad respect for Tank. When he get angry, he truly gets angry. You know, when he try to be calm, he truly. I have mad respect for that guy. I think Tank is. I mean, as far as a fighter, Okay, I see him as an alpha fighter. With that said, I don't think any alpha fighter can continually be disrupted by another man. I don't give a damn if it's his father, his big. I don't think anybody can constantly get disrupted if you're an alpha, right? He about to talk, and then someone answers for him, and answers for him again, and answers for him again. Okay, but I don't want to be the wedge in between. I don't want people start talking like that. If Tank is fine, then he's fine. I don't know if he's frustrated. I'm not going to guess that he is. I don't know. All right. But if so, it would make sense to me, because if I put myself in those shoes, bruh, it's my time now. The suggestion that I made was, I think Gervonta Tank Davis should go on his own, but I think most fighters should. With most star fighters, I think he's a star. So I think most star fighters should. I think they all did. Floyd Mayweather did. Roy Jones Jr. did. Canelo Alvarez did. I think you get to a point where, Errol Spence, he got his own thing, his own promotion going on. I think you get that point. Hit the Tyson bell. And I think it's time. I don't think Tank should be mad at Floyd or anybody. I don't think he should be mad at him. I think they should understand that's what alphas do. But I know it's hard to do, because Floyd Mayweather is one of the greatest fighters of all time, one of the greatest business minds as a boxer. He's the boxer's boxer. So he's from a boxer's standpoint with the business mind. There's a lot he can show Tank. If Tank were to go on his own and with Floyd's ego, that pisses him off. You don't want to do that. But if Floyd can drop the ego and be like, look here, man, you're a man with yours. And then they can still talk and he can still get tips from him. That'd be dope. So I don't know. I don't know. And it's not my responsibility or my place to try to do that. Thank you so much, Jackie. Hit the Tyson bell. My girl, Jackie. Yeah. What else we got? Oh! Hit the Tyson bell. Jay. Oh, you mother. Pine oil. King Kong. Jay. What up, Biz? That's it? My goodness. Hit the Tyson bell. Hi. Hello. Thank you so much. Flex on them. See. Pow. Hit the Tyson bell. Hi. How you doing? Let me see. Sup, Biz, have you seen the Ugas versus Shakur sparring? No, I have not. And I've seen that before. I've seen somebody ask me that before. Okay, so Floyd Mayweather is fighting a rich kid. Am I watching it? Yep. Why? I'm gonna tell you why. Because if there's fists being thrown at a face, I'm just too addicted. 2, I am a Floyd Mayweather fan. Any chance I get to see him in a ring, I'm going to watch it. Here's my thing. I'm going to complain the entire way. Because I'd rather see him fight Oscar De La Hoya or something like that. Fight Cotto or something. Vitor Belfort is taking on Chad Dawson. I mean, if you're going to fight afterwards and it's going to be exhibition, at least fight a fighter. I'm going to complain the whole way, but I get to see Floyd again. I'm going to laugh, make jokes, and have a good time watching it. All right? But I'm going to complain also. That is pathetic. But I'm watching it. Hit the Tyson bell. Let me see. The retire facts. Yeah. Let me see. Y'all blurry, ShowBizz. Well, put your glasses back on. Now, look, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to talk about this real quick before I go, okay? The retirement circuit. I'm going to talk about this real quick. Anthony Joshua and Usyk. We're going to talk Anthony Joshua versus Usyk and probably round it out with Terrence Bud Crawford, with Errol Spence versus Ugas, and what everybody had to say about that in the comments. I'm growing very concerned about Anthony Joshua. Ah! I'm growing very concerned. Let me see. Let me look at my Cash App. Why is Floyd still fighting? ShowBizz, hit the like. Because we're going to pay for it. We're going to pay for it. If you're selling widgets and people still buy it, it's like, and you can make a widget, no problem. Here, let me give them the worst widget I've ever made. Here, I'm going to buy it. Damn. Well, let me fart out a widget. Just throw it and stick it on the wall. You going to buy that too? Then, okay, it's because of people like me. All right, all good, Biz. Clear the eyes. And then, listen. Thank you so much for the Cash App too. Listen. AJ, I'm growing real concerned because I'm gonna cut to the mustard. I feel like AJ has lost his identity. I may be wrong. AJ, I can relate to AJ because AJ, if he sees an issue or if he wants to be perfect, he wants to be perfect. So I did this wrong. I would never do this wrong again. And he gets angry at it. I'm only going to be like this. I'm only going to win no matter what. And that was something that I made a mistake on. I would never make that mistake again. So I feel AJ. But here's my problem is you run to Ronnie Shields. You go to Eddie Reynoso. You hear Floyd Mayweather in your ear. I heard him. Was he jabbing around with Chris Eubanks at one point? Then you have a Coley. Now with Coley's, he's sparring with him. Chill Will, you see him working with him. It gets to a point where, there's no date for the fight yet. It gets to the point where you look at Usyk, and Usyk is like, I'm gonna do what I do. I'm so in my bag. And then you look at AJ shopping around. Who am I now? I don't know who I am anymore. Did my shit ever work? That doesn't make me feel confident that he's going to be successful his next fight against Usyk. That's happened to me playing fighting video games. I played Mortal Kombat and somebody started whooping my ass so much, I forgot. It's getting easier and easier for them. It was difficult at first. Now I'm second guessing everything I do. I've done that on Madden. I lost my identity. While somebody's whooping my ass, I've lost my identity. Now I'm just a mess. I hope AJ didn't lose his identity. And now he's a mess. I love his hunger. But I'm wondering if he lost his identity. What say you? Let me see. For real, that's facts. He gives me a different vibe. Yeah, it's throwing me off. I'm worried too. Yeah, absolutely. Let me see what my Cash App talking about. My Cash App starting to ring off a little bit. Thank you so much. Ellis versus Crawford. Who you got? Ellis versus Crawford. Let me see. I want to hear hit the like. You know what you like. Let me run that by you. Everybody, if you haven't hit the like for me.
Hit the like. Your fingers over there be like. There's nothing to hit the like. You know what you like.
Facts. Let me see what you have to say. You're probably right, but Bruce Lee shopped around too, so it's 50-50. Bruce Lee shopped around too. That's different. That's completely different. Bruce Lee shopped around as an idea, right? This is what makes a complete that's ridiculous. Hold on.
That comment was dumb.
Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Ennis. Oh, Ennis. Who do I have? Ennis or who do I have? Ennis or Crawford? I don't know. I know Crawford because Crawford he's the experience part. Crawford. All right. And that is Ennis may be better than all of them. He may whoop all the asses. I'm feeling a funny way about Ennis, bro. He may whoop all the asses. All right. But we'll see. All right. As Ennis gets better, we'll see. Let me see. Oh my God. He almost stayed in the chair. Okay, so let me see. ShowBizz try to answer the dumb commentist. All right. So look. Let's talk about Crawford. I hope you guys like the breakdown with Mark Magsayo and Gary Russell. I think I'm gonna make one of those videos a separate video. It's gonna be a little quick video. So look. Let's talk about Errol the True Spence versus Yordenis Ugas. I got a lot of comments, okay, for my podcast yesterday on my Taco Tuesday, saying that I feared for Errol the True Spence, okay? And I want to make this clear, all right? You have people in the comments responding like, oh, I knew you were a fanboy. Oh, you're scared for Errol Spence. Ah, hit the Tyson bell. Which I'm going to make this clear. Any fighter with potential, if they fly out of a car or have a motorcycle crash or fall down a flight of stairs or go to jail, whatever it is, okay, I don't care, get shot in the head like Terrence Crawford. I fear that it can ruin potential greatness for any fighter. If you guys don't have that type of empathy, what the hell happened to the human race? Okay? So that is the perspective I'm coming from. How great Errol the True Spence looked like he was. Okay? Hopefully, we don't miss that light, that opportunity to see another spark in the sport of boxing. If you cannot relate to that, something is wrong. Because I think that's the only reason why we watch the damn sport. Okay, we watch it for many reasons, but one, to be inspired. Okay, hit the Tyson bell. All right. The other thing, when I was comparing Errol Spence to Manny Pacquiao, I want to say this, and people are like, hey, you must have lost your mind comparing Errol Spence to Manny Pacquiao. And I showed you how. I showed you them side by side. AJ needs to fight Wilder, not Usyk. F the rematch. Needs. See, you messed up when you said needs. AJ don't need to fight Wilder. If AJ beats Usyk and regain his 4 titles, then that comment was. So we don't know what's needed until afterwards. Okay, hit the Tyson bell. You rather him fight Wilder. Okay. You rather him fight Wilder. I rather undisputed Fury versus Usyk. But they don't need to do shit. All right. I mean, there were people that I was saying I'd rather Wilder not fight Fury. People were saying he needs it in blood. So, okay. It's just perspective. When I was comparing Manny Pacquiao to Errol the True Spence, and I showed them side by side, okay? I want to make this clear too. As an analyst, when you're trying to look at a fight, predict a fight, and analyze a fight, you have to look at opponents that each fighter had and try to compare him to the future opponent, okay? If I should not have grabbed Manny Pacquiao, who should I have grabbed? You tell me. The Ugas opponent I should have grabbed. Southpaw, fighter with great IQ, power in both hands. You tell me. No, Errol Spence isn't Manny Pacquiao. No. But who should I grab that instead, since grabbing Manny Pacquiao was idiotic? You tell me the Ugas opponent. So look, hit the Tyson bell. So look. Also, I want to make this clear too. Errol the True Spence is a human being. And what we end up doing when we're fans of Sean Porter, I should have grabbed Sean Porter for Ugas over being a southpaw. How does he deal with southpaws and what punch he throws against southpaws, the lead right hand? Okay, fine. Okay. Let me see. Just a shout out to your Biz, spitting facts. Thanks so much, Tyson Bell. So look, call the ambulance. You got that right. So look, what we end up doing as boxing fans, when you're a fan of a fighter, okay, a fanboy, what you do is dehuman. You make them superhuman. And you make them superhuman so much that you invest so much of your spirit and soul into that fighter that you get crushed when they lose. Okay. And what I'm trying to do in this community is let you know that they're human and it's okay if they lose. And there's reasons why. When people say no excuses, I told you that's data that I keep. All right. Errol Spence against Yordenis Ugas. He will be rusty. He's only had one fight since the accident. He will be rusty. He is coming from an injury, which is his left eye, which has to work a lot against Ugas's right hand. Ugas is a fantastic fighter, super WBA champion, one of the best welterweights in the world, and it's going to make for a difficult fight. If Errol the True Spence steamrolls Ugas and beats the hell out of him, like many Errol Spence fans suggest that he would, if he does, then people don't, all you Errol Spence fans who like, I told you he was going to do it, don't look at it like that. Understand the grade, the level of greatness that would be. Don't overlook Ugas. So when Errol the True Spence, if he steamrolls Ugas, you can give Errol Spence even more credit. Because this man flew out of a Ferrari, came back, and beat the hell out of Danny Swift Garcia. Beat the hell out of Danny Swift Garcia. If there's anybody that deserves any kind of credit, is Errol the True Spence for not taking a warm-up. That is insane. And then be gone, torn retina, come back and put all his belts on the line against Ugas. This is incredible. If Errol the True Spence comes out victorious here in this fight, forget the I told you so. Yeah, this is what we do. You ain't do shit. You look at Errol Spence and say, wow, that was incredible. And looking at how he's carried himself, throwing caution to the wind, and how he said consistently that he's going to unify all the titles before taking on Terrence Crawford for undisputed. The way he throws caution to the wind, how much he believes in himself, the type of dog he is, we have no other option but to expect wholeheartedly that Terrence Crawford versus Errol the True Spence will happen later 2022 this year. ShowBizz, no, don't. It's Tyson Bell. Thank you guys so much for showing up and showing out. Let me see what you all got to say. Spence versus Pacquiao for September. Funny. You didn't do shit. 100%. No worries. They all about to run into Boots. Okay. Let me see. Ugas is a duck because he won't fight. Shut up. They say, and for that, we're gonna have to do this.
That comment was dumb.
Show, you forgot Bud was shot. All his damn fights should be wow. Errol will be great. No, I actually just said got shot in the head. What? Oh, you came late. I actually referenced Terrence Crawford getting shot in the head. Let me see. What else we got? Spence versus Crawford, 3 years too late. No, it's gonna be right on time. Good show, Biz War Room. Thank you so much. Dumb 2022 is just the beginning. All right, wait, hold on. Showbiz the adult. Anybody notice no rappers call themselves adult? Right. I'm out. Huh. Oh yeah, no rappers call themselves adult. They need to change that. Be men. And